Hi everybody, this is Doan from CLōD, and this is a quick tutorial to show you how to navigate the CLōD dashboard. We understand how confusing it can be when you're just dropped into a dashboard with so many options, and so hopefully this video clears up a lot of questions that you may have. So we'll start off in the models page where we offer up to 3 different categories. We have the free models, we have CLōD-hosted models, as well as third-party models. So free models, if we go over there and take a look, are labeled with this free sign. And the way that free models work is this. If you go onto the top, you'll see this green label here. Right now we have 100 free requests, and every day this will be replenished. That means you can use up to 100 free requests for these free models. And if you want to keep using the free request, you'd have to wait until the next day for the 100 requests to be replenished. Your other option is if you already use up your 100 free credits, but you want to keep using this model for the day, then you can top up your wallet balance and you'll be charged at this per rate amount. So I'll explain this graph right here, but let's go on to the CLōD-hosted models where we can better explain that. So you'll see that we actually have dynamic pricing where the price of our tokens changes over time based on the energy price. And so the way this works is that we have GPU servers across North America, and based on the energy price of where that GPU server is hosted, we'll dynamically adjust our pricing to always provide our customers with the lowest available token prices. And so there's different ways you can view this chart. You have a 4-hour chart, you have a 24-hour, and you have 7 days. So you can see a bit of a historical pattern in the changes in the pricing. So CLōD-hosted models, as you can tell, are models that are hosted by us. And you'll see that a lot of the free models are also included in this category. And the way that the non-free models work is that these free credits won't apply to the non-free models. So the way that you can use them is by topping up your wallet by pressing this plus button, which will take you to the billing page. And then this basically means that for every million token that you spend, you'll have to pay $3. And this is just for the input. And for the output, it's every million token used for the output, it's $2.8. The last category that we offer is third party. And these are the proprietary models. So these are closed source models that we can't really host ourselves. And so we act more as a proxy. So that we navigate your request to these different proprietary models. The value here is that we simplify the unification of all the proprietary models through a single API key. So now that we got a glimpse of how the models page works, let's move on to the other tabs. So the projects page is quite simple. You can create a project, and once you've created one, you can package together a bunch of the different resources like the models, the API keys, and the logs. What this allows is for you to isolate different environments so that, let's say you have 2 different departments in your company and you don't want any of the resources between, let's say, the research department and the engineering department to mix. Then in that case, you can create 2 different projects, one for the engineering team, one for the research team, and assign different models to each team and different API keys. And you'll see logs separated by these different departments as well. One cool feature that we have is that when you go to the settings, you can encrypt your logs so that nobody but you who has the private key can actually access these logs. The other feature that we have is budgeting, where you can pick your daily budget so that this entire project can't spend more than this daily amount, and you can do the same thing for monthly. So the next page is the API keys page. So right here, you can create an API key, let's say key 2, and let's say for Doan's project. If you generate that, you'll see that we provide you the endpoint to use, as well as the API key itself. And so you can click done, and you can use this API key wherever you need it. So in the studio, you can really play around with the different models and see its capabilities. Let's say GPT OSS, and see sort of what it can do for us. Let's say provide simple steps for making great coffee with rich flavor. And let's see what it responds with. Okay, so it looks like it's given us a recipe for great tasting coffee. Studio is basically just a place where you can test out the different models and see how they perform. The last page I want to show you is the activity page. You can see the total requests that are made across your entire team, the latency and the first time to token, and also you can see just every request that's made, see how many tokens was used, see the cost of it. You'll see that the cost here is 0 because GPT-OSS 20B is a free model. And you can see all these other details as well. Also, note that for project, we don't really have a project here, it's just in Studio because this request was made from the Studio. But once you make requests using the API key, you'll see that they'll show up under your different projects. So that was just a quick tutorial on how to navigate the CLōD dashboard. Our end goal is to always provide our users with the most affordable compute and inference. So go to app.clode.io and try it out for yourself. Thank you for watching.